Tim Mahoney, Global Chief Marketing Officer at Chevrolet, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. We appreciate it.
Happy to be here.
You're here at CES, giving us a sneak peek of the all-new second-generation Volt. What sort of technology, since we are at CES, is going to be in the new Volt?
Yeah, so I can't tell you too much. I mean, it is Vegas after all, so it's a bit of a tease, but we did pull the cover off and let everyone take a good look at it. Obviously, the most apparent things are the changes in styling and design, but there are improvements across the line in terms of general performance and technology in the vehicle. One of the big things from the last generation, obviously, is the introduction of 4G LTE Wi-Fi in the vehicle, which wasn't in the original Volt. So that's one I can tell you about. But some of the other innovations we're going to save until we get to Detroit next week, and on the 12th of January is when we're actually going to pull the cover off and really do the full reveal there.
Now, last year at CES, you were talking 4G LTE. You've now got it in 16 models. You've got it in the Volt. Is the Volt's control panel going to look a lot more like the Tesla?
I don't know that it'll look a lot more like Tesla, but it has definitely evolved. More sort of iPad-esque, right? More tablet kind of a look to it, if you will. But yeah, I think it's moving with the trend and with the times, and I think it reflects kind of the technology that's inherent in the vehicle.
You also talked about having this 4G LTE technology in the Spark, the lower end of your product offerings. You've also got it all the way up to the new Silverados. Where else are we going to see technology? How are we going to see technology become a part of new cars that you're going to be showing off this year?
Sure. You know, the first step obviously was, if you will, getting the pipe, if you will, into the vehicle with the 4G connectivity. Once that's in place, which it is now on 16 of the models, we'll be announcing here later in the week. One of the ladies I introduced was Alicia Bowler-Davis, our head of customer experience and connected customer. We'll have the ability to provide additional sort of value-added services to the customer because of this connection, if you will, back and forth with the vehicle.
How have we seen the idea of the connected car evolve from where we were at CES 2014 to today?
Yeah, you know, I think more and more people, and it just goes exponentially, can't be away from their technology, right? And so integrating it into the vehicle in a seamless way. You know, we have a gateway, if you will, about what gets into the vehicle and what doesn't, and it's kind of from the customer's perspective. Does it simplify their life, and is it easy to use? If it's not, then putting technology in can only quite often just add cost to the vehicle, which makes it less competitive. But if you're really delivering value, something that the customer wants and uses and can use, and also knows how to understand how to make it work. I mean, connecting a device, we can connect up to 7 in our cars in a particular car, is a pretty seamless process. You don't have to read an owner's manual or anything. It's pretty intuitive.
We've got gas prices hovering at around 5.5-year lows. How do you get people interested in wanting to buy smaller cars this year? Sure. You know, everybody's saying we're going to have gas prices at record lows into 2015. How do you get that story across?
Yeah, and it's an interesting time, right? And it's really hard to say where gas prices are going to go. I mean, if I knew, I would play some tables here at Vegas. But I think when you look at Volt as an example, and what we revealed here tonight, the customers don't completely view it as a fuel kind of savings type of vehicle, right? There's the sense of freedom, there's a sense of fun to drive that comes with the vehicle, and so they have a different set of values and benefits that come out of driving a Volt than just, by the way, I don't have to go to the gas station. Granted, it's really nice, right? We shared a statistic earlier that in fact, many owners can go as long as 900 miles before going to a gas station if they fill up on a regular basis. Charge in the morning, charge in the evening, and you're pretty much free at that point.
Since you launched the Volt in 2010, about 90,000 sales globally, I guess, about half of what the Nissan Leaf has sold. How do you get more people interested in the Volt when the new second generation comes out later this year?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, we listen to the customers, and I think that's a great thing. So Volt for me is kind of an intersection of what the brand wants to be and what our customers want. And so on virtually all dimensions, the vehicle is improved from styling to performance to design. Again, I can't tell you too many of the statistics, but the reality is I think we're offering a better product that is really appealing appealing and affordable. And I think that's an important part of what we shared earlier with 4G. You can get it on an entry-level vehicle, and you can go all the way up into the high 50s in some of the bigger Silverados. So it's kind of this democratization, if you will, of technology, and it creates the accessibility that you can't find everywhere.
Thank you for taking the time with us here at CES 2015. We appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Happy New Year to you.